Hello everybody and welcome back to another karting video. Today me and Louie are here in Tamworth at the Daytona circuit, taking on a DMAX-GT sprint race, 10-minute qualifying followed by a 20-minute race. What you are about to see now is during the qualifying session, Louie did have a bit of a hair-raising moment, almost losing it into the barrier on the left through the fast right-hand corner. Did manage to survive, did manage to keep it out of the wall, did just jolt out the battery though, so it did require a kart change at the end of this session. You can see he gets very close to the wall, spits up a lot of dust. So coming to the start of the race now, only qualified in P5. Louie did qualify in front of me in P4, but he does have a novice in front of him with a white helmet. He was very slow off the start there, so he's bogging them down. I managed to get past two of them, so I've jumped from P5 to P3 through the first corner, but the two in front of me aren't very quick, so we will quickly see that they disappear off into the distance as much as I try and keep tabs with them. And then the rest of this first lap, I'm just trying to try and keep the car facing the right direction. It's a little bit twitchy. We spent a long time before the start of the race sat waiting to start, so the car did massively cool down. It was around 5 to 10 minutes while a few karts were swapped out for other drivers, but we managed to get the car nice and warm. So we do jump ahead a couple of laps here, and P4 is starting to really catch me up. You can see a little glance over just shows that P4 is catching. I noticed P4 was very quick down the straight, very light in the kart, so when we got to this section here through the hairpin, I'd have my foot planted to the floor and he would just slowly creep up on the back of me. But I was much quicker through this right-hander here, flat out, just nipping the curb on the right-hand side. Too much of it will flick you off and do what it did to Louie and head off into the barrier on the left. But yeah, he was so light that he was catching me down the straight, but didn't have the weight to really plant it. This here is my first track limit warning as well. I was finding this corner extremely difficult in the N35 karts, the slower 4 strokes. That corner is great, but in these DMAXs I was finding it really tricky to get the kart slowed down enough to not run over that curve. And then I was like, oh, not much chance of me stopping this up. Up the inside comes a kart 4. I do try and fight it back a little bit into the hairpin, the final hairpin, but one of my weaker corners. Although I thought I got a very good exit out of there. His weight, the acceleration, the weight there, you just see as he comes past, he just disappears down that straight. But then goes, kicks the rear out to get around that corner, you see, so I was able to gain back and push a move up the inside, try and get the position back, cut off a little bit, just left enough space, but I've had to lift off the throttle there to not push him off even further. This here is a great example of the car ahead speed. You can see just how he disappears down the straight there. I will gain a little bit back again on the right hander, because I was slightly quicker through here. I think the weight was giving me additional sort of grip and downforce through there, where he was having to flip the rear of the car out. Massively run wide again because I've carried so much speed through, and this is what I'm really trying to push to try and catch back up. So super frustrating moment coming up here. I've taken some time out of kart 104 in the infield section there, and we've come up to a back marker, but I get the hairpin all wrong. Managed to bog the kart down completely. See there, the acceleration's completely gone. Pretty much stalled it. He manages to get past the back marker and disappear off into the distance with his super quick, lightweight body and kart, whilst I'm having to wait until the next braking zone to get past that back marker. I think I'm going to probably run wide as well. Yeah, run massively wide, carrying way too much speed. But again, I need to try and get as close to kart 104 as possible to challenge for position on the podium. This lap I have been reeling him in, but I'm going to do a massive boo-boo again here. I'm going to brake extremely late through the fast right-hander, and then I'm just going to get back way on the power way too early, run extremely wide. I think that is probably one of my last track warnings. Although I haven't been shown any boards or signs yet, I do get a final track limit warning in a couple laps time. So with a couple of minutes to go here, my eyes did light up again as I saw some more back markers ahead. He did manage to get through them rather quickly once again, and I'm going to have a slightly harder time getting by, and I will lose out a little bit of time to 104, the car I am racing ahead of me. Possibly could have gone up the inside there, but I think it was dangerous. If I had a spin here, then I think I would have been losing position to P5, which was currently Louie behind me. So I had to be, I'd rather be safe at this stage of the race than ruin it and lose a position on a back marker as well. So we are being flashed the final lap board now by the race directors. So that means we've got this long straight and then one lap to go. The timing line for Tamworth is up here on the gantry just here, so that's the final lap we're starting now. At this stage I'm thinking to myself, obviously, just keep it on the track. I don't think I'm going to be catching 104 at this stage. I think he's too far ahead, although I have been stronger in the infield section. I just don't think it's going to be enough, and I couldn't see any opportunity. There is a back marker there as well, but I think he's already got past that back marker now, so it just leaves me to do it, and I don't think I actually managed to get past. I think I just wait until the finish line. Again, not wanting to cause an accident. Massively run over the curb there, it's not great, it's not going to be good for my lap time. Very squiggly there from the back marker. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of the race. Finishing in P4, it's not the worst result. Definitely could have been a P3 if I had just kept that guy behind me. I don't know if he would have had the pace to get past if I had just made my kart 10 feet wide. But yeah, thank you all for watching, and hopefully I'll be back with another video soon.